waiting for the completion of the USS Hecuba, a ship which had been assigned, where I met Ouida and was stationed in New Orleans working for the Navy. Ouida would later to become my wife, love and marriage. And there's our pictures over there.
Aww.
Did I ever tell you how I met Ouida? We were assigned to a barracks building next to the shipyard there. There's a Todd Fisher shipyard in New Orleans. And we had to go back to the ship they were building, and we were doing things like arranging for the storage bins and everything. When we first got there, I went in there and in the building, and first time I'd been there, and they had said, it's a good-looking redhead is on the telephone board there.
Receptionist? Or?
She was a receptionist, yeah. But it was in an office adjoining where our office was. And I went in there, and while I was sitting in there, newspaper came under the door. I said, oh, somebody's sending me a paper. I went and got it, picked it up, started reading it. Pretty soon, here came another one thing coming out of the door. Wow, that's the rest. Must be the funny papers. I went, got them, wrong. Pretty soon that door bust open, and the maddest redhead you ever saw in your life came through and said, who the hell is pulling all those papers off? The sun's shining under there, and it's coming in my eyes, and I put it under there to keep it out. Now give them here. Wham! She took them, and out she went. And said, what? I made a hell of an impression on that good-looking door next door. But it turned out pretty well after all.
Yeah, yeah.
She was going with a gal there, and she shucked him, and he and I were at it hot and heavy.
Uh-oh.
Well, we didn't get married then. We didn't marry until I got out of the Navy.
Yeah.
Well, too many guys were getting killed overseas, and, you know, I thought, I'm going to ruin two people's lives. Mine will be ruined when I get killed, and hers will be ruined because she won't have a husband anymore.
Yeah.
So we decided to put it off. So we got married, and I came home and got a job, and we were married several months later.
Yeah, yeah. What were you doing when you got that job?
What?
When you got married? Where'd you work then?
I was working for my brother-in-law. He had a car agency there.
Oh.
He was a mechanic. He worked for a Chevrolet company for years, and he decided there was too much money floating around. He wasn't getting enough of it during the war, so he put this shop in there, and he had a repair shop and a car agency.
Is that what you were doing? Was working on cars?
I was a parts man, yeah.
Parts man, okay.
Yeah, I was a parts man. He had a whole setup of parts there.